Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Carolina Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
After seeing what he did last week, throwing 4 touchdown passes, I had to go to my thesaurus to try and come up with some great words for what he did. I'm still coming up blank. He was scintillating.
I'm going simple. I don't have your thesaurus. I'm going dynamite. He was dynamite.
I'll take it.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Murray now on first down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Second down and 8. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring up 4th down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. On the handoff, they start with Richardson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Green. And he fires one incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Green. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Moore, the man in motion. On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now third down and 7. Murray going to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers sack. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Ethan Evans on now to punt. Fielded just inside the 30. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a rested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning. Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Green. That is incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Green. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Miami set to take over.
They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, 1st down.
The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You look at this Carolina defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
To throw is Murray. Looking middle, and that's complete. So that'll get them the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, this defense for the Panthers very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. We're scoreless after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Murray. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Being chased out left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Up the middle, Achane.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
Now Murray.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakan. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Green, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing now is Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They start on the ground. It's Richardson fighting him off. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and a yard.
They'll run again with Richardson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Richardson. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
The Panthers at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit late.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Operating from the gun, Green. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Drake. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a toss to Richardson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Richardson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Green.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
They'll try and run it in. It's Richardson. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point attempt to come here. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Murray now. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Myles Garrett. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
You doing okay over there, partner? Because actually had another sack in this game that you just had to call. We're not even at halftime yet. No wonder this team has the lead. What an effort by the defense right from the word go. The adjustments at halftime, they're going to have to be big, or this could really get ugly in the second half.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw, it's Murray. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Murray's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the gun, Murray throwing middle, and it's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, Murray. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down. Throwing again, Murray.
Open man is Tucker.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was the Texans who picked up the victory at home. C.J. Stroud leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Amari Cooper, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the L.A. Rams.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? We'll find out. We get it back to our guys in the booth.
Right there
Brandon
at the 25-yard line.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Green. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Here's the Panthers punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. Here's Hill on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Here's Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Shotgun now for Murray. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Green. And he hits Drake. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Green.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They run with Richardson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Richardson. A beautiful fake.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
That good for 19 and a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. Now it's Richardson.
He's got it to the 43 here. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Green. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots. And right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
On first down, Richardson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Looking to throw. Green. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Back to throw. Green. It's complete to Drake. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now Green looking to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Drake. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Richardson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Richardson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up 1st and goal.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. On the draw, this is Richardson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, it's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
An extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So the drive there took 6 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. Miami set to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. Myles Garrett. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17. Back to throw. Murray. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down, and it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Murray to air it out again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So from the 37, here's second and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Murray now on first down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. A run straight ahead with Achane. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This a 33-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner. Okay. Hip pocket or back pocket?
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On the ground, here's Richardson again. 95 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Richardson, and he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Up the middle they go. It's Richardson. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Looking to throw. Green. He finds his man complete. That's Hodges. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5 all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
So the Dolphins now down by 8, a minute 40 remaining. And they need to go 98 yards, the same distance John Elway went back in 1987 as they come up on first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
But that won't do much good as he is tackled at his own 7. Here comes second down and 5.
A throw over the middle taken in. Now Murray. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is they're all 30 yards downfield after that play.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Now Murray's got to have this one.
And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally.
Murray to throw.
That's taken in by Knox. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Carolina, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.